Hi, welcome to this video, and in this video I'm actually going to measure the caffeine in Red Bull. So it's probably worth saying I've got a food sense generation 4 in front of me. I've got some Red Bull, just to show you it is coming from this particular Red Bull can. So this is what I will be using, and I'll be measuring the caffeine in probably the next 30 seconds. I'll be measuring the caffeine actually in that Red Bull. Just to kind of say, I went onto the Red Bull website, and they say there that they've got 80 milligrams of caffeine in 250 mils of the can, and that therefore they've got 0.32 milligrams per gram. So this is what they're trying to achieve in their manufacturing, and then using this food sense generation 4, I'll actually be able to verify that. So let me take a little vial like that. I'm just going to reach here. I'll do this slower and more pedantically than I would normally do. But I have a pipette in front of me here. In fact, what I'll do is I'll just take 100 microliters of the Red Bull, which I will do like that. So I've just put that in there. I'm just going to get a clean pipette tip and just take 100 microliters of buffer, which I will reach and get. I should say that the buffer actually comes with the kit, so I've got some buffer here, caffeine buffer, and I will I've measured some out here. So I've got 100 microliters of the Red Bull, 100 microliters of the caffeine. This is the pipette, pipette I'm using. All right, I've got those two into this little vial here. I'm just going to take that out and put a clean sensor in. So I have some caffeine sensors. I got a pack of caffeine sensors here. I'm just going to take one of these sensors off a strip. I'm just going to plug it into the unit here. I just dropped it. I'll just plug it into the unit here. I've got my sample here. I mean, it'll only, these are two liquids, so I'll just give it a quick shake, but really it doesn't require much. Now what I want to do now is I'm just going to add 50 microliters of that mixture, it was quick enough to set up, onto the front of the sensor, which I will now do. So let me just add that. Okay, cool. And I will just go continue, start measurement, and off it goes. As it says, it takes about 20 seconds to do the analysis. It's super quick to set up the sample. Super easy because they're actually both two liquids. So one volume of each, shake them together, 50 microliters onto the sensor. And then, as you saw, I put 50 microliters actually onto that sensor, ran the assay. That will take about 20 seconds. And you can see here that I've got a result of 0.299 grams. So if I round 0.29 grams, sorry, 0.299 milligrams per gram, let me just say it very clearly, 0.299 milligrams per gram. Round that up, that's 0.3 milligrams per gram, and that's literally, not literally, very, very close to what they're trying to achieve in their production, which is 0.32. So we've kind of said it's as if I round my up to their decimal points, and I'm also at 0.3. So you can see how close or how well controlled they actually are. I just want to kind of show you something little extra as well, that every time I do a test, in fact, the results get automatically saved up to the cloud. So if you're sort of trying to produce an energy drink in a kind of in a quality system, people are trying to genuinely make products in a consistent manner, and they need sort of traceability on this. I can actually see the raw signal up in the cloud as well. So it's not just there's my number, 0.299, round that up, that's 0.3 milligrams per gram, which is really close to what they're trying to achieve anyway in their manufacturing, and so we can kind of validate that. I've also got the time and date and who did that work. I can download reports, etc. So it's very traceable system for measuring the caffeine in energy drinks in a super easy, rapid manner. So as I say, I think we validated or verified what they're trying to achieve at the Red Bull facility. If you've got any questions about the rapid measurement of caffeine in really probably in the production of these kind of energy drinks, then please don't hesitate to reach out to us. Okay, thanks very much.